Hi there, welcome everyone to this session of card readings. Today I will be reading for names Melissa, Nancy, Nanette, and Nina. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Elizabeth Cirelli. You can find me on elizabethcirelli.com. I am a life coach, meditation teacher, and Reiki master. And I appreciate all of you tuning in today. So I will be pulling from the Oracle of the Seven Energies deck that's done by Colette Baron Reed. So we will start with Melissa. So Melissa, thank you for joining me today. If you just want to take a moment to get settled and get present, seeing what it is that your heart's really looking for an answer to, or if it's kind of like, hey, I'm just open to anything today, even better. So, all right, Melissa, let's see what we can get for you here. Hope all is going well in your world today, and this provides a little more insight and help for you. I got the land between. So this is number 40, if 40 is a particularly meaningful number for you. The key concepts for this card are seeing from a higher perspective, conscious neutrality, letting go of judgment and assumptions, non-attachment, and the quality to remain unbiased. So it says, sometimes our lives are suction cupped to the ends of our noses and we can't see beyond ourselves. This happens to everyone once in a while. We fall into an automatic response to life and react from a learned, conditioned place rather than one of awareness. So it's kind of like when we keep doing the same thing over and over again and we keep getting the same results, and it's like, why does this keep happening? And it's like, oh, because I keep doing the same thing. It's like, how can I make a different choice so I get a different result? It says, being in reactivity keeps us repeating old patterns. Conversely, the avoidance of our triggers could keep us in our place of a comfort zone, policing our attempts at new things. So it says, the way to be successful in your endeavor to connect with others is to step out of your sticky perception of the world. Imagine yourself sitting on the back of a bird 1,000 feet above your life. Wouldn't your perspective change? From a higher point of view, you can see for miles. You could let go of naming or blaming the obstacles in your way and instead discover a path to the more beautiful and compelling vistas. More can become available to you in all aspects of your life when you are able to step back and get a little distance. It's kind of like, if you're butting heads with someone and you're each trying to get the other person to see your point of view, and it's like, maybe we need a little distance from each other. And then when we can step back, we're like, oh, maybe that's what they went. Oh, I couldn't see that because I was so in it. I was so up close that I couldn't see from a different perspective. But when I step back, it's kind of like, oh, okay, something shifts there. It says you can wait before responding. Be more graceful in your interactions and see how everything is connected, and every experience is a gift. The world is wide open for you today. All you have to do is move to higher ground, be mindful, and celebrate the spectacle of life's dance. Yeah, the kind of the lean in, lean out, lean in, lean out. So hopefully, Melissa, that is helpful for you. If it resonated or you'd like to hear more readings as time goes on, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell so that will come up on your device for you automatically. And our next reading is for Nancy. So Nancy, just allowing yourself to take a deep breath, Get grounded in this moment, checking in with yourself, asking like, what am I really needing today? What's one little piece of information that could just shift me just 2 degrees in a different direction that might be helpful? Oh, another little shuffle here. All right. Let's see what we got for you. All right, I got a deep breath actually. So hopefully you took one. And if you haven't, take one now. So that is card number 7, in case numbers are significant for you. It's also the Oracle of the 7 energies, and it's typically a good luck number. So let's see what the key concepts are for you here. It says a genuine expectation of danger, projection of a threat without substance, fight or flight mode, inability to focus, trusting in the universe as a way to release fear. So it says fear is asking for your attention and healing right now. You or another are operating from a position of fear. If you also see red flags, you might be headed toward genuine danger, perhaps repeating a lesson you do not need to learn again. You can honor this kind of fear by saying, thank you, and protect yourself by choosing another path. In this moment, you have all that it takes to make the shift. If, on the other hand, fear surrounds the idea of taking a risk, be mindful. Radical trust and acceptance, and accepting the discomfort of the new is called for you as you move out of your comfort zone. Ask for courage to take a leap into the unknown and know that all will be well. But know that all will be well doesn't mean all you have come to expect. Stories from the past may be holding your expectations right now and causing fear based on an anticipated hurt. Don't isolate yourself or fall into the false ideas that life is too painful and engaging with it should be avoided. Sometimes that's a really hard place to be. So if that is the case, maybe it's just a simple allowing of acknowledging that, like, okay, like there's some fear here. Crap, this doesn't feel good. Like, can I just acknowledge that I'm feeling it and maybe not enjoying it, but it also kind of feels a little bit familiar and kind of feels safe and a little bit of self preservation for you to kind of just not trust, right? So it says, how about loving the side of you that is afraid, acting out and causing all this unnecessary commotion? You will never be happy in this small part of your controls of your life, as it will if you allow it. However, remember to be gentle with yourself and others. Once you let go and relax into your life, everything looks brighter and friendlier. Today, choose love over fear. You'll be amazed when you do. And choosing love over fear, that just reminds me of Gabby Bernstein. So if you're familiar with her, great. You probably know that's a lot of her work is based on that. And if you don't know her, maybe like checking her out and checking out some of her books as well. So I hope that was helpful for you. Feel free to let me know in the comments below if that resonated, or give it a like if it landed well. You're also welcome to subscribe to the channel and hit the little notification bell if you would like readings in the future. So thank you, Nancy, for being here with me today. The next card is for Nanette. Nanette, hopefully you have found your way here. I know this is something you are asking for, so I hope whatever message we get for you today really resonates and So Nanette, maybe just taking a deep breath, getting present in this moment, connecting with your heart, your mind, body, bringing everything into alignment and being in a place of reception and receiving. I got beautiful uncaging, number 14. So the key concepts of this card for you, Nanette, are the prison of guilt, a need for self-inventory, rigorous honesty, accountability, and making amends. So it says, at this time, you're being called to assess where guilt is playing a part in your life, recognize how it's affecting you and others, and address it so you can relieve yourself from its grip. So maybe even just like checking in with your body right now, going, where in my body am I gripping? Like, am I gripping in my shoulders? Am I gripping in my fists or even my thighs? Are those muscles gripping, or maybe somewhere else? And just kind of just letting it go of any gripping, because usually when we're gripping emotionally, we are typically gripping within the body somewhere as well. It might even be like the grinding of the teeth, right? It says guilt is a powerful emotional state capable of transforming difficult situations. It keeps you accountable for your actions when you've done something that causes harm. However, it can also feed a self-sabotaging cycle that fosters codependency and a distorted sense of personal power. Self-blame can lead to behaviors that perpetuate low self-worth. Have you done or said something for which you need to make amends? Have you disregarded a boundary or broken a promise? Guilt can make you aware of potential ways you have given injury and show you how to readdress the transgression. When you sincerely admit you are wrong and begin the process to fix it, this is an act of accountability, responsibility, and liberation. So let's just take a deep breath and read that one in, because admitting that we're wrong, how we have hurt someone, or maybe misstepped is not an easy place to sit. So allowing like some self-forgiveness there, if that's the case, and just going, I'm human, I'm not going to get it right every time. So can I just acknowledge that I'm not perfect and flawed, just like everyone else? And can I just step into this place of maybe discomfort to where it's like, ooh, like I gotta maybe grow in this area to just own this. And to be honest, once you do it and can make the amends, that it does set you free. Just a little part of you lightens. So it says, take a moment now to consider when you have harmed others or yourself. Right, it could be yourself too. This knowledge will free you from the story you tell about it, so you're able to connect with truthful remorse. Now is the time for rigorous honesty as you take a self-inventory with a neutral state of mind. A good question to ask yourself now is why the guilt is here. You might be taking on a burden that isn't even yours to carry. And I will say, sometimes our biggest burdens are those that are passed down from our parents, even if they're like, I don't want to burden you. I'm not going to tell you this. I'm not going to burden you with that. But when our parents haven't healed things, the unhealed parts of them become our emotional burdens. So that's something to consider as well. It says, pay attention, take action, and uncage yourself from the prison of your own making. So yes, a little love, a little self-compassion and forgiveness, and setting yourself free. So Nanette, I hope that was helpful. Feel free to subscribe if you can figure out how to do that, if you would like future readings, I am happy to provide them for you. So hope that resonated, and have a lovely day. The next card reading is for Nina. Nina, I hope you are well today. Thank you for coming and joining us, tuning into your heart, your experience, getting present in this moment to just open yourself to any messages that would like to come through to provide you any kind of guidance today. All right, Nina. I got great big love, number 26. So in case numbers resonate for you, that is card number 26. And the key meaning for this card is love without conditions, romantic love, and how that experience changes you, deep and profound harmonious connection, and soulmates. So hopefully there is either love in your life in this moment, or love coming your way, or self-love if that's needed as well. So it says, love heals all wounds, begins all of life. It sustains you when you are starving for grace, when you stumble and fall, and when you lose sight of your purpose and fall prey to the limited perspective of the ego. Now is the time to fall in love and call in the awareness of the great big love that made you, which is ever pulsating through your veins. There's a heightened sense of awareness in the beginning stages of a relationship, when nothing else matters but who is in front of you. You see them, you see yourself in them, and you move in sync with the cadence of your hearts. You surrender to the magic you share and engage in a harmonious dance that is seamless in its movements, rising and falling with each moment, each breath. Although this card may portend such an intimate connection, you don't have to wait for a partner to experience it. You're being invited now to explore love in all its beauty. Can you love without conditions, without needing things to be perfect? Do you love your life? What you do you love that? Do you love how you contribute to the world? Today, invite love in with a capital L into your inquiry. You will be amazed, and your very question may be changed as a result. Love is the strength you need today, and the lens you must look through to find the truth and your way. Love is the way, and the only answer. So a lot of us, we always can be thinking like love is something that's somebody brings to me or something somebody's doing for me, but really it's who we are, right? Like when we can be it, we actually don't need it because it's our essential nature. So of course it's nice to have a loving partner or a loving family or loving pet or whatever that may be, but when we become it, we're surrounded by it. So if it means a little more self-love for you today, I send many, many wishes for you to be receiving that. I hope that was helpful, Nina. If you have any questions, please let me know below in the comments. If you'd like to join me back here again, feel free to subscribe, hit the little notification bell, and those should come through automatically on your device. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all soon.